Have you ever wondered what it would look like if a piece of paradise fell to Earth? We often travel the world. We dream of Switzerland's valleys. We speak of Scotland's meadows as examples of beauty. Yet, we do not know that hidden in a corner of our own country is a place that shatters the boundaries of imagination. They call it Basho. In the Balti language, Basho means grapes. But today, this valley is known not just for its grapes, but for a peace that cannot be found anywhere else in the world. Just 2 hours from the city of Skardu, this place is a hidden world where time has stood still. Today, we are leaving behind Skardu's famous lakes and forts. Today, we are going to where there is a rustling in the wind, where the color of water is not blue, but a transparent mirror, and where the mountains do not stand tall, but embrace you. Come with me on this journey. Because seeing Basho is not just a trip, it is a spiritual experience. The journey to Basho begins from the Skardu Gillich Road. The Indus River walks alongside us, like an old companion showing us the way. But the real twist comes when we cross an old wooden bridge. This bridge is not merely a crossing over a river, it is a portal. Beyond this bridge, an entirely different world begins. The road here is unpaved, rocky. Your vehicle jolts, dust flies, and at times you feel as though you may have chosen the wrong path. But this is Basho's test. Basho does not reveal itself to everyone. It is found only by those who have patience. As we climb higher, the dry and rocky terrain of Skardu falls behind us. Below, the river grows smaller, and above, the sky draws closer. And then, suddenly, the scene transforms. Dryness gives way to greenery. Rocks give way to dense trees. Welcome to the gateway of Basho. People often make a mistake. They see the lower part of Basho Valley and believe their journey is complete. Below lies a beautiful village where people live, where grapevines grow and life moves along peacefully. But the Basho Meadows, the place everyone speaks of today, lies further up from here. This climb is steep, but at every turn you are rewarded with a new European view. The pine trees here are so dense that sunlight barely reaches the ground. The air carries not the scent of earth, but of pine cones and juniper. This is a fragrance that cannot be found in even the most expensive perfumes in the world. There is a famous story here. The elders say that this valley remained hidden from the world for centuries because it was the dwelling place of fairies. Perhaps it is only a tale, but when you feel the air here, you begin to believe that there is something here, something mysterious, something extraordinarily beautiful. When we enter the meadows, the first thing that strikes the mind is silence. But this silence is not hollow. Within it is a kind of music, the sound of flowing water, the singing of birds, and somewhere in the distance, the whistle of a shepherd. This meadow is so vast that your eyes will tire before the greenery ends. Wildflowers are everywhere, their colors so deep it looks as though someone has scattered paint across a canvas. Standing here, you forget that you are in Baltistan, a dry region of Pakistan. You feel as though you are in some remote village in Switzerland. The greatest beauty here are the tall mountains encircling this meadow. These mountains are not bare rock like the others around Skardu. They wear a sheet of snow with a ring of trees below. This contrast, the green meadow and the white peaks, is Basho's true identity. Basho is not just a name for scenery. It is the home of people who have lived here for centuries. The shepherd here, whose face has been carved by sun and cold, will seem like the wealthiest man in the world to you. Not because he has money, but because he possesses that peace which drives us out of our cities and brings us all the way here. Life here follows a simple rule. Wake with the sun, take the livestock to the pastures, and in the evening drink a warm cup of tea in the cool breeze. The hospitality of these people is as pure as the soil of Baltistan. If you lose your way, they will not simply point you in the right direction. They will take you to their home and feed you food they may have set aside for themselves. The livelihood here is raising livestock. Yaks and goats and sheep are their wealth. For these people, the meadows are not a picnic spot. It is their mother who gives them sustenance, protection, and identity. The taste of Basho is just like its scenery. Simple, pure, and something that settles straight into the heart. Fresh grapes and apricots from the lower valley rank among the finest fruits in the world. When you are up in the meadows, the fresh milk and butter there give you an energy that city-processed food can never provide. In Balti culture, salted tea is an essential part of life. In the cold of Basho, when the wind blows after snowfall, this tea is no longer just a drink. It becomes medicine. Here, people cook bread on stones, and the earthy fragrance of soil and wood smoke fills it with a unique flavor. Food of Basho tells you that a human being needs very little to stay alive. as long as what they have is pure. Around Basho, the world of Skardu flourishes. Nearby is Satpara Lake, famous for its blue waters. A little further lies the beautiful Shangri-La, and if you are an adventurer, the route to Deosai Plains also branches off from here. But the stillness that Basho holds, that cannot be found anywhere else. In our next documentary, we will explore more of Skardu's hidden gems, but Basho has left a different kind of mark on our hearts. The sad reality is that commercialism is now arriving here too. Hotels are being built, litter is spreading. We must understand that if we do not preserve Basho's soul, future generations will only see photographs. They will never be able to feel this. The journey is ending, but it leaves behind a question. Why did we come here? Only for photos? Or for that peace our souls were searching for? Basho taught us that the world is not as bad as we imagine it to be in our cities. Here the mountains still stand tall, and the water is still as clean as it was thousands of years ago. When you leave Basho, you will take with you not just footage. You will carry the fragrance of pine cones. You will carry the sound of flowing streams. And you will carry the feeling that paradise is not somewhere far away. It is hidden right here among us. Our eyes simply need to learn to wander. Basho, Skardu's hidden Taj Mahal, that will wait for your return. Until we meet again on a new journey with a new story.